Here is what you get for completing the Fasnacht event over 150 times. So by the time you're watching this video, the event may or may not be over, or it may be in its final days. However, if it is over, we unfortunately won't be seeing it for another year. So the Fasnacht event was originally planned to be a 1 week long seasonal event that took place in Helvetia. With a limited time event comes limited time rewards. And that is the kicker for the Fasnacht event. One of the biggest prizes you can get out of this event are these different masks. Alongside the masks, you can get some other things like materials. You can get some pretty powerful legendaries, which actually pool from the purveyor. So if you unlock the Fixer or you unlocked any of the Wastelanders guns, you actually have a chance to roll one of those. Now, the reason a lot of people like this event is because of the different rarities of masks. You're never guaranteed one specific one. Every time you complete the event, you have a chance of getting one of either a common, an uncommon, or a rare. The common and uncommon obviously have a higher drop rate. If you look at the chart, you'll be getting them quite frequently. The big part, which adds the most replayability, are these rare masks. If you look at the drop rate, 1%. There are only 5 of them, with the Father Winter one being introduced this year, which is the brand new one. Yeah, it's a pretty low drop chance. Even 5%, you're gonna have a hard time finding all these masks. And if you look online, the prices are only gonna go up from here, especially if the event is over. So with all that being said, let's switch over to the game and let's see exactly what I got from playing this 150 times. So I won't go over absolutely everything because I did sell some legendaries. You can imagine that you're going to be carrying a lot of weight in weapons and armor if you decide to keep every single one you get rewarded. So I did sell some of those for script, but I did keep some of the good ones, and let's go over that now. So to start, tried to clear out everything I did not get from the event. So if we just go down these, you know, pretty decent. A lot of bloodied weapons, that's for sure. I decided to keep some of the melee ones because I was melee focused before I decided to switch over to a heavy build. So we got a lot of bloodied weapons. Anti-armor Deathclaw Gauntlet. Not the best, not the worst. You know, it's got the limb damage and the armor buff, so it's a 50-50. Another fun one I got was the Furious Mr. Handy Buzzblade. Damage increases after each consecutive hit on the same target, but the thing with this is it continuously damages the target. I want to put to the test how much damage I can truly put out with this, which is why I kept it. If we look at the Armageddon, no, this was not rewarded. This is a legacy. I was fortunate enough to roll this from the Scorch Beast Queen back when you were able to get legacies. Unfortunately, you can't anymore. This is the only legacy I was fortunate enough to roll, and it just happened to be one of the most powerful ones in the game, so I'm happy with that. Going down the list a little bit, these are just some junk items I'm going to script. Obviously, I can't sell them all at once because they soft lock the limit you can sell per day. We go to the bottom here, we got a lot of 2-shot weapons. I did play around with some of them, putting some attachments, putting some mods, just to see what I can come up with. 2-shot gamma gun, 2-shot radium rifle. I believe with this one, a random player dropped this for me. Really nice guy. Shout out to him. I don't remember his name, so if you know who you are, I appreciate you. So the Shish Kebab I got from the event, really important. You can heal the bots if you use friendly fire, so that's why I always keep one of these in my inventory. If any of the bots do get damaged, just hit them a couple times with a sword and it heals them, because that makes sense. This is one of the ones I'm really happy I got. I never got around to crafting the Gauss pistol, so when I rolled one from the event, you bet I got really excited to see this thing, and it's a 2-shot. The only thing that kind of ruins it is the, yeah. And to wrap up the weapons, we got the Junkies Grognak Axe. 40% less damage while power attacking, 50% limb damage, and you got the Junkies effect on it. I'm going to hold on to it. I don't run Junkies, I run Bloodied a whole lot more, but it looks pretty powerful. Now that you've seen some of the weapons I've got, you're probably wondering, Steve, did you keep all your masks? Well, if we go over here, I've decided to hold on to every single mask I've gotten from this event, and it's taken up quite a lot of space, and it's not ideal because putting all these in your storage, it really legs up your storage menu. So if any of you are planning on doing this, don't recommend it. I'd say at most keep 10 of each. As the months go by, the values of each mask will vary because by the end of the event, you will not be able to obtain them until next year. Hold on to a couple, but not too much. I'm just gonna hold down on the D-pad and let's see how long it takes us to get to the bottom. So these are all the masks I've got. Let's see. Alright, we're still going. So there's a couple rares there. Got a little preview of all the rare ones I got. Owl, Skull, Soldier. Got a lot of sun. You know, praise the Lord, sun. He's gonna look at you with that grin.
You will see that grin forever. For an eternity.
So we got the Toothy Mask, Witch Mask. Yeah, and that's it. And if you're wondering which of the rares I got, we got 2 Deathclaws, 2 Crazy Guys, and 1 Winterman. This blue one here is an atomic shop. That doesn't count. Finally, the last notable thing you can collect from this event. Lots of acid. For those of you that played the event, you know that all that beeswax you can convert to acid. And the best part is, The candle maker only needs 10 per event. On average, you'd collect maybe 40. Even giving the candle maker some, you're going to end up with a lot. And over time, that is seriously going to build up. So before we go, let's summarize everything really quick and see exactly what we got. So for the commons and uncommons, we have 19 berets, 9 giant masks, 27 goblin, 28 jester, 10 owl, 21 skull, 8 soldier, 20 sun, 8 toothy man, and 8 witch. So we have at least one of every common and uncommon, which I'm happy about. Got to complete that collection. So the final tally for the rare masks, which have a 1% chance of dropping, are 2 crazy guy masks, 2 deathclaw, and 1 winter man mask. That's it. I gotta say I'm happy with the rares I got, although I don't have all of them. The only 2 I'm missing are the Raven mask and the Father Winter Power Armor helmet. But you know what, I can make do. I'm happy with 5 rares, can't complain about that. Now for the legendaries, we have over 60 pieces of armor and over 70 legendary weapons. And to finish things all off, the grand total, all the junk acid I've earned before using some of it for crafting is 3,950 plus acid. So with all that in tally, yeah, seeing that on screen, that's for a 2-week-long event, I'd say that's a pretty good haul. What do you guys think? What have you gotten? I'd love to know in the comments below. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one.